just want you to be selfish, I want your team to be selfish. And I want everyone you meet, I want you to convince them to be selfish. And we're going to start today with a very simple question, which is what will make you happy today? What will make you feel more fulfilled today? What will make you feel more alive today? Because that's why we're here, isn't it? I mean, business is great, but that's why we're here. We're trying to become more alive. And I want to start with a story about a woman that I recently met and how she went from the largest transformation from probably being one of the most depressive states that I've seen to one of the happiest states that I've seen. See, recently, a couple of weeks ago, I went with Shane Jeremy James from the YouTube's Everyday Compassion Movement to go down to the downtown east side of Vancouver, which is a place where there's a lot of homeless people, a lot of drug addicts tend to stand. And because it was turning cold, we decided to go there and give them socks, give them gloves, give them hats. And everyone was very grateful, and I appreciated that until I met this woman. Now, she wasn't wearing a lot of clothing. She was very cold, and she was shivering when she was walking up. And she was holding this little bag of candy. So we approached her, and I asked, would you like some socks? And she said yes, and I gave her some socks, some gloves, and a hat, and she was very thankful. But what happened next was the more important part. See, we had these 3 kids with us. And she turned to the 3 kids, and she reached out with her bag of candy, and she said, would you like some candy? And in that moment, the 3 kids, without even thinking for a second, said yes, reached out, grabbed a candy, and popped it in their mouth. And of course, all of us adults there were just going, because it's downtown east side, we don't know what's going on. But while we were all in that moment of uncertainty and hesitance, she looked at the children and she said, you know, for the past 2 months, I've been trying to give people this candy that I eat every day, but no one has ever taken one until you. And I want to thank you for that, because that made my night. And she had the biggest smile on her face. More than when I gave her the clothes, more than anything else. The greatest gift she received that night was the gift of giving. So it turns out money can't buy happiness. Look at how happy that guy is. I want you to take a moment right now, and I want you to picture an act of kindness that you've done, ever, or maybe recently. Close your eyes if it helps. And just remember how it made you feel while you were doing it. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be big. It can be a small act, but how did you feel? Did you feel warm? Did you feel happy? What does that feeling feel like? Well, what you're experiencing is a flood of dopamine and oxytocin. And it has to do with the fact that we have a nerve right here at the very bottom of our brain stems. And it's called the vagus nerve. And it creates this flood of chemicals that makes us feel good and happy and warm. And that's what makes the difference. So as you can see, kindness actually makes you happier.